Hi everyone, it's Jules by Jude, and I have another video to try to do as many as possible when I can. What I'd like you to see tonight, well, it is night, I don't know when you'll see it, but I ordered cutters from Gilly Cutters, Gilly Cutters, on Etsy, and I just got them, and I'm anxious to start them. This is those, and I'm going to use them with Kato clay. They're a little different, but I'm anxious to see how it plays out. They came very good timing. Misunderstood when I ordered them. I have to leave her feedback still because they did come early. So that's her. Now, what I have here is a base clay that is the Kato, and it's a pink swirled with a red and a translucent, and it's all Kato. Now here I have a very small cane. Now I did this cane exactly how we did it yesterday, okay? And the only difference is I continued to move down. I only had a couple colors, so I stuck with the pinks and the reds. So it does kind of seem, and the coating is translucent. So, and it's sticking. But at any rate, I'm trying to think what I might do is show you first just what these cutters do on this. This is an example, but I don't really like these examples. And that's because I don't think I did her cutters justice with the colors and the way I did it, but it was a test. So what I would like to do is possibly get together a necklace here. And now I won't be finishing this up in this video, but I will do my best to show you the results. And what I'm doing now is I'm trying to imagine how this would lie on your neck. And the color combinations need to be close with the two larger pieces. So, because they'll probably be next to each other. They're the two main vocal pieces. If I put it together the way I'm thinking I might. I'm going to try. So these probably aren't bad. I'm going to move this over a little bit. So I want to get enough color. They'll be the lighter ones. These will be the darker ones. And then you can, if you have enough clay left over, you can do earrings with these two little smaller ones. But as I showed you when I first put them together, is what I have an idea of. And what I'll probably do, just so you know, is I have some cooking in the background, but they're not the whole set. So what I'm going to do is push these out in like so, and then when that just went out a little bit, that's okay. I don't know why that is. That one did it and the others didn't. It's a strange cut, actually. I'm not sure what to make of it yet. It's not bad, it's just different. It's definitely not bad. I like the shape. It just has right here it turns in. Then it comes down here. It turns up. It's interesting. Does it here. Then it turns in slightly and comes up. It has a little bit of an oddball shape here. But as long as they all mimic each other and they're the same. Now this one is a little on the weaker side for some reason. I'm not sure about that. There we go. Okay. Now, just because this wonderful clay is so stiff, see, I'm not going to just yank everything up and pull these cutters up yet. I'm going to cut around them a little before I do that. Get some distance between the clay and the actual cutter. I should say the extra clay. Oh good, they're done. I'll show them to you in a minute. Now I was working on a trinket ball and it did not come out, so I don't want to show it to you yet until I get it down right, and then I'll show the whole video for you. I'll shoot one for you because I'm determined. So I'm close though. I really am. I'm close. And I've been watching some other videos to learn, because that's really why I watch YouTube so much, and I aspire to be good as some of the people I watch. Yvonne Williams, Jessima, I believe that's how you say her business name. Her regular name is Samantha. She's extremely talented. Gail Thompson, I watch her. She's an older lady, probably as old as me. And who else do I watch? I watch a couple people. I like Yvonne Williams because she has about 3 o'clock my time. I don't know where she's at, but about 3 o'clock my time, Yvonne Williams has a live craft room. And if you can catch her at 3 o'clock-ish my time, Eastern time, you'd have to subscribe. It's Yvonne Williams, I want to say Back to Nature or something like that. I'll get the proper. Put in Yvonne Williams, maybe she'll come up. She's a mixed media and mixed talented person, and some of the things are not me, and lots of them are, and you know what she'll do? She'll answer your questions, and she appears to answer them honestly. So I really respect people who do that, and people like myself who's out here trying to learn and try to be more like her and others need honest feedback, and she answers the questions, she shows you how to do things. Very helpful young lady. And if you get a chance and an opportunity to view her videos, please do. She sells her products, but I don't think she sells, like, makes products. She makes her crafts, you know, whatever craft that she sells. She does do that. I'm not sure about, I'm not sure about the others. Like Jessima, she is from, I think she's from Australia or Austria, I don't know, someplace like that. She makes cutters, and she's on Etsy, and so is Yvonne. I don't know about Gail. Gail just does videos as far as I know. So I'm trying to experience as much of this as possible. So I'm kind of all over the place a lot of times. Now, Gilly Cutters. Is it Etsy? Well, she has like 3 Facebook and Instagram and her Etsy shop. Clay Lady Down. Clay Lady Down. So anyhow, let's get back to this. I don't know why it's sticking. This crazy clay goes from one extreme to the other. I feel like it should have cut. And this is because this is not soft clay. Kato is not soft clay. And I've been working with that for the last couple days. I want to do been doing some experimenting with trinket bowls. And boy, I tell you, it bakes up hard. I'll give it that. I mean, if you want, that's some structure there. I know there's a lot of people that, I mean, I focus on the jewelry primarily, and the trinket box is totally not even normally in my, on my radar. But the other day I saw one, you go searching through this stuff and you find all kinds of things pop up on your feed. So, alright, what do we have here? This is interesting. I'm going to try another way of doing it when I'm done this. So I can't use one of my small tiles, so I have to get one of my larger tiles. And let's see if we can get this up off the glass. And I'm all open to the sanding. So I got no problem with that. Let me get my larger tile. I probably could have done this on there without having to transfer it and risk the misshaping, I should say, because I'm really sure I'm going to have to sand these. And I'm going to try a little something different the next time I use the cutters. And these pieces will have backs to them because they're very thin. Well, they're not that thin, but they're thin enough that, for me to have a back on it. So I'm just intrigued by the shape. I know it's probably out of shot there, and I'll probably cut that part out, but let's look at this. What we got here is our different shapes. And as I said, that they were already had this odd shape here and an odd shape there. I don't know what that means, to be quite honest with you. The clay did not, now keep in mind, this is Kato. And it's not your normal clay. But I do want to try this with the plastic the next time I do these. And I'm just going to trim this off now. Now, I think I got it trimmed up pretty good. what I'm going to do here, now just keep in mind that this is, anything that you see like this and this is translucent. I am going to take out what I have in the oven. I will update everything actually as we go through videos. Let's get to this. These are still hot. Now I like this, and I created this with this cane. The way I pieced it together, and I'm going to show you that next. And then I took a cut. Now I baked it just like this, which has no backing. Now this has a backing. I baked it again, put a back on it to make it a little thicker, make it part of a probably be a pendant. But this little splash going on here is made from this cane. This is made from the scrap. Let me move this forward. This is made from the scrap. This is made from the cane. This has a back. This does not. They're all hot right now. I just took them out. So what I'm going to do is put them on the cooling rack. These may look familiar, and I promised I would show you and update you on this. So what I did here was I originally made one. Well, let's go backwards, of course. We have this mold from Wish. And I gotta be honest with you, I was great detail, but when I originally used it, I couldn't keep the clay in it. So I actually came across a video where a lady showed you how to put that clay in properly. And we will do that because these are awesome. Okay? So this was undetermined, and I now give this a B. Only because of the stem. And these here, they're smaller, and I think I'd probably be able to use these two here, the stem part, better. It broke off here, but it did not break off here. I paid special attention to it, and I baked with this. So this was a bargain. I'm going to be totally honest with you. This was a Wish buy, and this was a bargain because I paid for shipping, which was like, I think $1 or $2, and that's a decent price. What I'm going to do here, I'll keep it up on here to keep it from melting because I put the heat there. I have to put a pad there. And what I'm going to do is show you what my cane looks like. Now, what I did here was made this cane very tiny by what they call reducing and stretching. And that's what I did. In my last design that I'm going to show you exactly how I did it. You got to get it out of there. You got to experiment. Enjoy yourself and your creativity. And my big giant hands are in the way. I hope you can see this. Hope I'm in view. Otherwise I'll be back out here tonight again doing it. Alright. That's a little bit lopsided. So what I did here with this, keep in mind that that white is translucent. There we go. Being stubborn. Now, all I did was join these together. Just like that. You get a 40% off coupon at Hobby Lobby. Okay? And, so I guess if you went in individually and bought the clay 40% at a time, you might be able to have your little collection for cheap. So it's said a couple different ways. Just joining together these creases, these little Um, hold on. Get in there. That guy's a little bit low on the tone pole. We'll have to put him in. You just want to make sure you join these together at their openings, I guess you would say. And this is how I'm combining this together right here. Alright. I'm not giving up. I'm going to take that section right there. I just want to show you something that you could do. Now these I'm going to put in randomly. These, but video cutout. So, okay, so the video cutout, it's alright, I gotta splice everything together anyhow. So this is cooked, uncooked, and unbacked. Cooked, no back, no sanding. Let's see if we can get you. Now this is just a mishmash of my scraps. This one here. And these two were from my canes. Okay? And what I'll do is do another video showing you this all put together if I can manage it. Okay? So, Jewels by Jude, once again. And these cutters are what we did today, and the cane. I'm glad that you tuned in. Gilly Cutters is where I got these cutters, and they're cool, as you can see. Etsy is where I got them from. Timing was perfect. And so far, so are the cutters. A little different than what I was expecting, but different is not necessarily negative, so I'm not counting that as a negative, but they are different, a little bit different. They have a little different edges on them, so pay attention to that. Other than that, I'm hoping to put together a necklace set, maybe of some sort, so you can see how this all plays out at the end, okay? So, once again, Jewels by Jude, thanks for watching, and watch, like, subscribe, share, you know the deal. I'm going to keep bugging you, so God bless you. See you next time.